Terrence Edwards Jr. and Chucky Hepburn.
Chucky, can you take us through that little run there you had in the first half, and then that last one especially looked really difficult there. Just take us through what was going through your mind and just how it felt to have the stadium going nuts like that.
Just going to the game, we had two special occasions tonight. One, my boy Trey, he was here tonight, so we knew we had to come put on a show. And second, it was my girl's birthday, and her family's in town too for one of their first Cardinal games. So I just was locked in tonight, and we knew that we had to put on a show tonight.
Terrence, have you ever seen anything like that before?
Nah, I was just talking about that. I've probably never seen nobody like get that hot and like go a little run like that, like by himself. They kind of opened up the game. At times we were struggling on offensively, so him coming out doing that just boosted us and got us over the hump.
Sean, for both you guys, just kind of talk about these last three games. It's been a fight. It's been something where it's come down to the last, several possessions. What's going through you guys' mind after the last two games that think may have helped you tonight?
We know there's a target on our back, and we just gotta accept that, and we have. Watching film on guys, we don't underestimate guys. So going into the game, we respecting our opponent, and we know that they're gonna give us our best shot. And that's what we need late in the year, going to the ACC tournament and March Madness, and trying to make a Final Four, Elite Eight run. So we need to be tested, just to get comfortable in that last war, and be able to come out on top.
Chucky, getting back to your blitz there, were you calling for the ball, or people just recognizing you're hot? And what was your mindset? I mean,
It's both. My teammates did a great job finding me, creating a shot for me to get open. And as soon as I felt a couple go in, the rim just feels like it's getting more open. And it just feels like the ocean at that point. I was just throwing it up there. And my teammates did my teammates did a great job finding me, creating shots for me. And, a lot of this on them. They were able to free me up for some shots, and I was able to knock them down.
had you ever had a stretch like that in your career?
I have. My sophomore year in NIT versus North Texas.
And
The first half.
What was that? I mean, six in a row?
I think I was 5 for 5. I think I hit 5 in a row, something like that. Yeah. 6 in a row is crazy.
Terrence, so Trey was at his first game. What's that like for you? I'm sure. You've been going through new stuff for the last couple of weeks. This is another new one, and you have some headphones for him because I think it got a little louder.
Yeah, it was great. For him to just hear my name called after I do something out there, and he wasn't physically in there, but he's in one of these rooms back here. I'll try to go find him, but I'm gonna go find him after this and see where he at. But it's just been great experience. Just know that someone's looking up to me, which is he's my flesh and blood. So it's just been great. I come home after practice and stuff, to be able to hold him and stuff. He just made my days just better. And even when I'm down, I know I can't really be down because I got someone depending on me.
Yeah, Chucky, after you made those 4 in a row, they called the timeout, and then obviously you came back and hit the other 2. Did you just feel like you were able to stay hot through that little stretch of downtime, and did you come back out on the court thinking that you were going to keep shooting threes?
Yeah, but we went into the huddle, and my teammates were talking about other ways to keep finding me for open shots. And I was able to knock down 2 more, but in the second half, I knew they were going to come out a little stronger, try to take away the 3. So my teammates did a great job. Fat did a great job taking down in the second half, and me and him were just both able to get downhill and just make plays down the stretch.
For both of you guys, obviously the environment today was wild, and Chucky, when you had that string of threes going through, it was as loud as it could get. I guess finishing the year right here with 2 more games before going into the ACC tournament, is that helpful for you guys to be able to have momentum just from your fan base to carry you into that, and then of course into the NCAA tournament as well?
Yeah, 100%. The fan base was so great tonight. We felt that energy it was like the very first game, the Tennessee game. It was one of those energy games. So we knew we couldn't lose tonight. We had to dig deep and just try to make plays and win the game. And going down the stretch in March, that's what we're going to need. We're going to need the love from fan base, the support, because we plan on playing a long time in March and going into April. So buckle up.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I probably played a million games in my career, and I think that was the best I've ever experienced, just playing into a game. And coming out there in that first warm up, and you see everybody already coming in, and you just feel that energy. And it we got to give a big shout out to the crowd because we've been in that situation like on the road. We never really had this situation here, and like Chucky said, we're gonna need that fan base to travel with us around so we can be able to keep playing, like you said, all the way to April.
Yeah, you mentioned in the second half you didn't even take a three, but you had some key drives. You made free throws that put your team ahead. A driving layup put your team ahead. What do you take more pride in, making those winning plays or getting at a 6-for-6 stretch like that?
Just take more pride in winning the game. You know, whatever my team needs me to do, I'm gonna do it. I know this is the same with my guy on the right here. Whether it's a good game or a bad game individually, you know, we're happy we won because at the end of the day, that's a team goal. That's the main goal, is to win, and just find a way. Other ways just win games. You know, that's what we really want to do. Especially if we want to make it down the road to March. You know, we're going to have to find ways to win the games.
Kent and Brooks, last two.
Yeah.
Terrence, coaches, when he's talked about this run you guys have been on, he's attributed it a lot to defense and a lot to your defensive improvement. What kinds of things have you focused on that have allowed you to become a better defensive player?
Really just knowing what guys do, studying more of the game and the opponent that we're about to go against. You know, I feel like I wasn't doing that at the mid-major level, so I made that transition here, and I knew I had to like really study guys and be ready for like their best tendencies and stuff. And then once I started doing that, I started being able to guard better because I'm already know what they're gonna do. And you know, Devon and Chucky already been good defenders at their last school, so playing with those guys in practice and seeing what they do on the defense end just makes you want to, you know, play defense. So I most definitely give a shout out to them and the coaching staff who put me in those positions to show that I can guard too.
Last two, Russ and Brooks.
Yeah, Chucky, were you aware at all toward the end how many points you had? And of course you gave up the ball, you could have had a layup.
Yeah, I was aware, but it's just the type of player I am. You know, I don't really care about scoring the most points. I seen Vaughn coming down, and Vaughn jumps higher than I do. So I wanted to just send off the game with a bang, and I knew Vaughn was going to come down and bang it.
Yeah, Chucky, you talked about at the postseason. Asked this question to Terrence after the game Tuesday, and that does it feel better maybe sometimes to you guys had some of those dominant wins, but does it feel good now as you're getting closer to March to kind of like have some of these tougher games and to be able to feel like you have these moments where you're able to pull away when it's getting close down the stretch?
Yeah, any team win like that, when it gets to winning time and we come out on top, it's great for us. It shows a great sign. I think at Virginia Tech we kind of struggled there in winning time. We didn't close the gap, and we just gotta find ways to be able to keep our foot on the gas, and I feel like we did that tonight.
All right, guys.